Hello there, scientists. How are you feeling today? Ooh, many of you are really starting to enjoy this spring weather. That sounds great. We've been getting a good amount of sunny days, which makes all of the flowers look even more beautiful. Scientists, let's see what we remember. What other seasons are there than spring? Yes, summer, fall, and winter. Great job. And each season lasts about 3 months. We've also learned that each season has its own weather pattern that repeats every year. We know a lot about the seasons. I was doing some research and I learned something that I wanted to share with all of you. Even though we see more flowers in the spring, it's actually a good time to plant some flowers, fruits, and vegetables. Each season has foods that grow best in their weather patterns, and here in San Francisco, some things grow better than others because of all the fog that we get. Are you interested in learning about what you can start growing during this time in the spring? Great. Let me think about my research and think about some notes I had taken. Oh yeah, I'm gonna share that. Okay, yes, okay, it's all coming back to me. So, some things that can be grown in the winter and now in the spring are lettuce and mustard. I actually have some mustard and other plants growing on my roof and have some pictures. Check it out. See? We started growing this in the late winter, but the temperatures have been pretty similar. It gets really foggy where I live, but these plants are doing really well. These greens will just get bigger and leafier and can be added to a salad. Mustard greens tend to be a little spicy, but very delicious. They grow pretty quickly and should be ready to eat soon. Oh, another plant that came up in my research is one that is indigenous to California, sunflowers. Sunflowers are from here and grow really well in this state. They love sunlight, so planting them in the spring, when days are about to get longer in the summer, is very helpful. This will help them thrive. If you plant sunflowers, be sure to put them in a place that will give them good sunlight. After the summer, you can roast the seeds and eat them. Yum! Another plant that I was reading about is one that I've grown, peas. I read that they grow best in foggy areas. Maybe it's so that they can get a light amount of sunlight? You can plant them as early as winter, so maybe it's because of the temperature. I think that's it. So it seems that some plants grow best when they're planted during certain seasons. They need the right conditions to thrive. Different seasons affect what kind of plants are available. That's really interesting. It adds more answers to our question, and I feel like we're getting even closer to answering it. You know what, scientists? We've been learning so much, I want to remember our learning in a fun way. We have a little bit of time left together, but how would you feel if we made a scientific sketch of a spring day? You would like that? Okay, we can draw different plants and weather patterns that we notice in the spring. Would you like to draw for our last few minutes together? Great. Well, you should get some paper, a pencil, an eraser, and colors. Go ahead and gather what you need while I get ready too. I'm gonna add peas, and I'm gonna draw down here. I have drawing utensils. Okay, I'm ready. In my scientific sketch, I'm going to draw the sun, some clouds, some sunflowers, peas, and maybe sprouts. Those are small plants that are just getting started. What are you going to draw? Ooh, sounds great. Well, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to draw and probably think out loud. Feel free to draw whatever you think about when you think of spring. Well, I said the sun, so I have to have some yellow. This one's going to be a sunflower that's in an area that's not very foggy. I wonder if any other scientists are going to draw sunflowers. Ooh, it sounds like some of you are. And, oh, my pea plant. So my peas have a lot of vines that creep up. And there's some white flowers on it. Oops, that was a little hard to draw. And something really cool that I got to see, scientists, is when flowers close up again, that's where the fruit comes from. So my peas were just hanging out of old flowers. It was so cool. Flower petals. I need some leaves. Okay, I need to do my ABCDEs. It's accurate, big, colorful, details. Nobody knows what anything is. I'm gonna write an explanation, a beautiful spring day. That's gonna be my caption. These are clouds, which we see in the spring. This is the sun. This is a pea plant, a garden peas, because that's the kind I have. These are new sprouts. And sunflower. And I'm going to write an explanation. Let's put it over here. I drew things that I see in the spring. And I'm going to put that inside of a cloud. Maybe that's not so accurate, but that's okay. All right. So I think I have enough details and labels in my sketch. I have all of the ABCDEs. How about you, scientists? Great. Well, I love my scientific drawing and your scientific drawings of springtime. We have so many things that happen during this season. Our time is up for today, but tomorrow we will conclude our investigation by answering our question. Please enjoy the rest of the show, and I'll see you all tomorrow.